Good morning and welcome to the Idea Ladies. My name is Carrie.
I'm Candace. I'm standing in for Janine today.
Janine, good luck Dwayne. He is in Penticton doing the Ironman, and we are here as we are every Friday morning at 9:30 to help inspire and delight you. And today we are going to talk about workshops. And Candace teaches a lot of the workshops, so it's actually worked out perfectly that you're here, so thank you. Neve is behind the camera, so if you have any questions, you can just type them in there and Neve will holler them out. Do we have any friends with us this morning?
We have a few friends with us.
Yay! Okay, so today, all summer people have been coming in asking,
When are we doing workshops?
when are do you teach workshops? When are you doing workshops? And because we celebrate Inspiration Month all August, we actually don't teach any workshops because we're doing demos constantly. So we have put out our first group of workshops online at thepassionatehome.com for the month of September. And what we thought we'd do today is just kind of cover what those workshops are that are currently available and answer any questions for you if you have them about taking a workshop. Does that sound good?
Sound good?
Okay.
Love it.
Why don't we start with the Bring Your Own piece, BYOP. Why don't you explain what that is? Because people, when they hear it, they're like, oh, sign me up.
Yeah, so if you want to learn how to create, so you have a dining room table and 6 chairs. You can bring in one of those chairs, so bring your own piece. You have to be able to carry it in yourself. You're going to use all of our products. You can come in with your inspiration photos. Yeah. We're going to talk you through it. It's like 1-to-1 ratio or 1-to-2, yeah. Right? Because we only take 2 people in that workshop. It's approximately 2 to 3 hours. And you're going to come in with a clean, small piece that we've approved. And then you're going to paint it. And you're going to go home at the end with knowledge and a finished product. And you get 10% off any That's other true. Of Annie Sloan products, so that when you go home, you can recreate that look for the rest of your chairs. It's a fabulous workshop. I think it's $149. I think.
Yes, it is.
And totally worth every penny.
Yeah.
Knowledge and going home with a finished piece. It's fantastic.
That's called Bring Your Own Piece. Yeah. It's offered once a week. Maximum of 2 people per class. You will, actually we probably have September and October up, but anyway, if you go online, you can see what is available for September.
They're calling right now.
Yeah. Can you hear us, everybody? Is anybody there? They're not saying they can't hear us, right?
Nobody's saying that.
Okay, I'm going to break in for a second and thank Tammy
Sato.
Tammy, you sent your husband in here yesterday, and the funniest thing happens. This man comes in, and I get a phone call. Was it you who called me? Somebody called and said, there's a man downstairs here who says he can help you with your videos because he heard you were having problems. And I just started laughing. But it's true. We went and got these wireless mics, and they're not working this morning. So,
so Michael,
Mike, if you're watching, Tammy,
we need you back.
Well, I just love the fact that you guys are watching and actually caring enough to send your husband in to help. Yeah. So do we have anything heavy to move if anyone's got a strong husband today?
Let us know.
Okay, so that's the Bring Your Own Piece. So why don't we start with some of the things that are here. So we have made a little example here. So this is number 1. So this is called Creating a Vintage French Look. And what we do in this class is create a 2-colored distress with Annie Sloan chalk paint. So you're going to get a practice board, and you will be instructed on how to, and all the different ways of getting a 2-color distress. You're going to do that on a practice board, and then for fun afterwards, you're going to practice what you learned, and then we'll give you a quick little stencil demo. You can pick whatever stencil you want, so you can go home with something pretty as well as the knowledge of how to create a 2-color distress. So that's like, if you love that old world patina, there's lots of ways to get it. So in this class, that is what you will learn. This is the Vintage French Look 2-color distress, and it's $99.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm taking number 2. I think that's number 2, right?
Number 2 is a rustic country look.
Country. So this is creating lots of texture. And anyone who knows me, I love to paint with texture.
Yeah.
So this one, you're going to learn how to use the Annie Sloan chalk paint to create texture. You can also learn how to just use the brushes to create texture. It's a really fabulous workshop. And again, you're going to have practice boards.
Yeah.
And then you're going to finish up with a cute little sign that you can stencil again and take home. And it's so amazing what texture can add to a piece. It really changes
Especially if
it.
your piece has got kind of beat up,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Ooh, do I have to sand all that?" You just kind of have to look at it and go, "Well, let's make those beat up marks part of the beauty."
Yeah.
And
Celebrate them.
texture is the way to go with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, totally.
I also love texture.
I love texture.
Okay, number 3. That's this
that one.
here. Okay, number 3 is a coastal weathered wood look, or some people call it restoration hardware.
Yeah.
Depending on the colors you're choosing. And because Annie Sloan's paint is so versatile, you can also add water to it to make a wash. And actually, a lot of people have come in lately to say they have a piece of furniture and they still want to see the grain.
Yes.
How do I do that? How do
Yeah.
I make this wood piece black but still see the grain? That's where a wash comes in.
Yeah.
So we talk about different ways to create a wash. You do this on your practice board. I think there's 3 or 4 different ways, and then you can make a little sign, and again, pick a stencil, and you can take this home with you along with the knowledge of how to create a coastal weathered look.
Okay, so number 4. Number 4, this is probably not the one that I should be doing. Janine should be here. Janine, where are you? So again, this one is that modern smooth finish. So you're really learning how you can use, again, the brushes, possibly thinning the paint to create this really smooth finish. And often with a modern finish, you're not even going to distress or anything, right? So that really just makes it beautiful and beautifully smooth.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Lots of people come in and feel our finishes and they go, well, mine doesn't feel this way. Mine still kind of feels, well, there are some tricks in creating a very smooth,
Yeah.
modern look.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think, oh, it's chalk paint, it can't be modern. It absolutely can be modern. Yeah.
Of course, we have the new satin paint that can also give you
Yes.
that smooth look, but again, that's something different. So,
Yeah.
but we will cover that in that class. So this is the modern smooth finish.
Yeah.
And it's $99. I think they're all about $99. So you'll get the teaching, the knowledge, and then you can have some fun and take home a sign with you as well.
Yeah.
Number 5 is, why don't you talk number 5? Paint inlay.
What is 5?
Paint inlays.
Like
That
the book?
one and this one.
Okay,
sort of.
so the paint inlay is a totally different product. And
should have
so
had one here. This is an iron orchid
know.
product. Paint
Yeah.
inlay.
So it definitely has a learning curve to it, and so we're going to teach you how to use it. There's a few options. So this one here is more that learning. You're doing the stencil at the end. There's a little less practice on this, although there will be a little bit of practice. We have to figure that one out.
Yeah.
There's also where in the evening you can do it just like fun with the girlfriends. You could do it on a book here. Again, you're learning the inlay, you're using the molds, you're just kind of playing with a lot of the Iron Orchid Designs products. And this one actually has a glass of wine. Just saying.
Okay, so
an
let's do
evening
a
class.
poll. People who are watching, does a glass of wine entice you to take the class?
Good question.
I would like to know.
Yeah.
Also, she's like, yes, it does.
That's
it's
why
funny
they're
when you're
involved in
telling people
mine.
about it. They're like, oh, I'd like to learn to paint. Oh, and there's wine. Sign me up.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Like,
You have
okay. If you have any ideas of workshops that you would like to see, like what we've created here for the month of September is basically kind of how to use everything that we sell.
Yes.
And to create some, for you newbies with chalk paint, how to do the basics. But if there's something that you would love to see, please type it in there or share it with us because, you know, we can do anything.
We can do anything.
Yeah. So that
Right.
is the paint inlay.
Where's next?
Beautiful custom plaque
Oh,
workshop.
here we go.
Okay.
So again, in this workshop, you are using the Annie Sloan chalk paint. You're using Iron Orchid stamps. You're going to try the image transfers, the molds. It really is, again, like the book inlay. If you are wanting to learn about the Iron Orchid products,
This is like a full
it's a
meal
little
deal.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a little wooden
that
blank.
workshop is a good, like, not beginner, but like an introduction to
Iron
what
Orchid.
we do and
Yeah.
Yeah.
how
Because
we
it
do
does cover everything. Annie Sloan, Iron
Yeah.
Orchid. Yeah.
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 Yeah, so those ones both I would say do that a lot.
Our pumpkin decoupage. We also have decoupage. Remember back in the day with the glue and the
all these
image
papers.
transfer?
We have
We have
tons of
some
them
beautiful
here.
papers.
Gorgeous ones coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, I think we only have, hang on, I'm trying to hang this up. You know,
Let me do
whatever.
this. You do
There.
that.
Oh my word.
There's one spot left in this workshop because we did release last week, I think.
Yeah.
We put in our Instagram stories.
And it,
And choo.
yeah.
Well, it's because you told everyone there's wine. So maybe
Right?
that is it. Anyway.
And that I teach it. No, I'm kidding. So this one we're just looking for different substrates. So different blanks for you to do. We have some ideas. So we will be doing more decoupage workshops, but this one is almost full. So yeah.
But there you're going to learn how to use the decoupage paper, so later you could do a big piece of furniture if you wanted. Again, in all these workshops, you're also going to learn how to stencil.
Yes.
So that's another workshop that's coming up, and that's the basics of stenciling and the different tools you can use. So in all these classes, you're going to learn some basic stencil techniques, but you can also sign up and just make a sign that's strictly stencil. You can learn how to blend colors. What to use, a brush or a roller, and how to determine which one to use, and the tricks of how to do it successfully. A lot of people come in and see the floor that's painted here with the stencils. They're like, how did you get such a crisp line? And so those are the things that we'll cover in that. This class is not out online yet, but you will want to make sure, if you're interested in taking a workshop, please sign up for our newsletter. You can do that by visiting our website and scrolling down till you see the antique typewriter, and then putting your email address, or you can do it here in the store.
Absolutely.
Comes out once a week, and that's where we're going to put out, as well as in the stories, what's new and what we've got. So many things percolating.
So many.
So what about the Christmas percolation?
Okay,
here?
so this
Talk
is,
about that.
I play, right? You guys know that. Whenever I'm here, I'm playing. So I was like, how do
I
we...
pay you for that?
You do, yeah. So how do we use,
Forget it,
again, in this one, I've used decoupage paper underneath. I've used transfers. I've used molds. I've used it all, Annie Sloan products. So this is one that's coming on a little canvas. We had a bunch of canvases, and I'm like, let's use these. They're so amazing.
I love how you've made that look so
Old world.
And that
Love
is
it.
those are the differences when you take a class and you learn those little things that really do make a difference to the overall. I thought it looked beautiful before you antiqued it all, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, this is stunning.
Right? I wanted
Yeah.
it to look like vintage parchment, and I think it does. So I
Yeah.
love it, love it, love it.
Love it.
So that one is going to be coming. It's about finding dates and all of that, but
Yeah.
stay tuned. And
So,
you know
yeah.
what? I've got more percolating because all the new Iron Orchid Designs fall and Christmas release came out.
Yes.
You guys, it's amazing, and it's actually very limited edition, like limited.
And we have limited numbers.
Yeah,
here.
so we can't get more. We did last year. We sold out so quickly, so we did double up what we purchased last year for the limited. And this is even better. Like, it really, I love them all.
So they are not on our website yet online, though you can see all of the pictures either in our stories or I'm going to put them online, but not today, but I will get them online on Iron Orchid. Or, of course, you can come in and see them because there's stamps, there's molds, there's an image transfer, and there's a paint inlay. And you know what? Didn't we do a story? You did a story yesterday, and you showed them all.
Or most
So
of them.
If you're on Instagram, you want to go to the story button, the little TPH in the corner there, and push that, and you can see it.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So a couple things I want to talk about or ask you, are there workshops you would like to learn? Is there something that we have here that you have no idea how to use and we haven't covered? We would love to know what those are. When you take a workshop, if it's a first time workshop, there is a little perk.
There is.
There's a perk.
It's a little fun freebie.
Of course, and also there's discounts the night of or day of the workshop, other than wine. And a reminder that it is Inspiration Month for the month of August. So August 31st is Wednesday. Next week. That is your last day to save 20% on all Annie Sloan products. Everything.
Get in
Chalk
here.
paint, wall paint, satin paint. Who keeps calling?
I know, right? I know.
They keep
It's Georgia.
calling. Can
Georgia,
you hear us?
every morning. The mix mats, like all of it.
The mix
it's
mats,
pretty amazing.
Yeah. If it's time to upload or upgrade
Restock.
your paintbrushes,
Yeah.
this is the time. Stocking stuffers even you can think
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
The 20% also is on everything here, all Sloan products. We
Yeah.
didn't even talk about salt wash. Well, you'll have to stay tuned. We have actually a really great idea coming for fall. Again, you're going to
Excited.
want to get the newsletter because we will send out a separate message about this, and it's going to be limited number of spaces. So that's coming up this weekend.
Fork and finger.
The fork and finger. That's tomorrow,
It's tomorrow.
right here.
Yeah. It's you guys, it's the restaurants around here have created cute little portions of some of their amazing food. It's $5 a
Yeah,
taste.
but you have to go to those restaurants to get it. But here you have like professional
and then
chefs from
professional
TV or
chefs
something. I
here.
should know the
I
names.
think there's
but
2.
because I don't cook. I don't know.
I know Kevin Legg did it last year, and I thought maybe he's doing it again this year. Barbecue, yummy. Anyway, not
Yeah.
sure, but it's
So
fun.
come
It's
eat
amazing.
and shop tomorrow. We talked about the Iron Orchid, that it was the great release yesterday, day before.
Yesterday,
Okay.
Yeah.
We also do private parties.
we do.
Just
Yeah.
thinking, if it is coming up to be Christmas, if you want to do an office party,
Yeah.
you're getting married, you want to do a little bridal party, and you can come and create something beautiful, and maybe we'll, throw in a bottle of wine or so with that. I think that's all I had to cover
think so.
today, right?
I think
Fork
yeah.
and finger, save 20%, sign up for a workshop, because
Yeah.
you know what? Being creative really feeds your soul. We can't say it
Yeah.
enough. We need community, we need time not only to mix with some other people, but to learn, and we love to be a part of that, so thank you.
And you know what?
What?
For the people out there who say, "Oh, I'm not creative," you know what? Come to these. You don't have to be creative. Everyone is creative. They just don't know it yet,
Yeah.
really. And when you come and you've got other people around you giving you some advice, and right, you're going to play off each other. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Grab some girlfriends, come down, and just learn. And you know what? It's really not that difficult. It's just a
That is
matter
the
of.
other question. Is it hard?
It's not.
It's not hard. Yeah.
And super
And
fun.
you get to hang with us.
Right?
Who wouldn't want to do that?
Winner.
So we are here every Friday morning at 9:30, hoping to inspire and challenge you to learn something new, to take a workshop, to upgrade your paint color walls, to buy a new pillow. So please, thank you so much for joining us, and tune in next week. Janine will be back, and it'll be September.
I know. I can't. Yeah.
Time goes by,
It's-
guys.
I can't believe
so
it.
do something for yourself. Sign up for a workshop. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, Candace, and we will see you soon. Take care.
Bye.